welcome back to another video. So we're finally wrapping up August, and I thought I'd share with you some of my thoughts and my usage of my August perfume tray. And this was honestly like one of my favorite trays. I really enjoyed wearing a lot of my fragrances this month. I had a lot of fun mixing and matching and trying like my hand at layering scents and getting some interesting perfume combos. Still new to it, so I kept my layering pretty simple. I just tried to match fragrances that kind of would complement each other. I think the first one that I truly enjoyed wearing is a classic. This is Clinique Happy, and this is the Clinique Happy Heart Flanker. And I really enjoyed wearing this with the Happy Vibes Bath and Body Works spray. This is a really, really old spray. But I think these two complemented each other really well. This is a very fresh, citrusy, slightly floral, woody spray, and it matched the aquatic, floral qualities of Clinique's Happy Heart. So really, really love these two. And this was great for those hot, hot days. Like I would practically like bathe myself in this. Not saying like I didn't bathe, of course, like I'm showering, but this was so refreshing to wear in those really, really hot, like heat wave days. So yeah, absolutely love this one, and I made a pretty good dent with my bottle. Another all-time summer favorite of mine is Philosophy's Pure Grace Tropical Summer, and as you can see, like I'm pretty much almost done with this bottle. I think I have a couple more wears through it, so I'll probably finish this up for the rest of the summer and just be done with it. I found out that I can't find this anywhere. Like I think this is discontinued, like long discontinued. I think I might have seen it on a reseller, maybe Mercari or eBay. I'll keep my eye out if I ever find it again. Which makes me sad because I really did enjoy this particular like summer flanker of Pure Grace. I've found out that they make like quite a lot of summer flankers, but this was one of my favorites. It's, aquatic, it's coconutty, it's a little floral, it's a little citrusy, there's some green nuances to it. There's a really, really lovely like watermelon note in it. Literally, whatever you see on this picture, that's exactly what the notes describe. I think they also said that there's like a solar component, like a solar note in it. It doesn't give me like that solar sunscreen type of vibe. Really, this gives me a very watery, actually, you know what? Maybe slightly sunscreen if I think about it like really hard. But this really just gives me a really beautiful, fruity, coconutty, aquatic, floral vibe, and absolutely loved wearing this during the summer. And I'm sad to see it go, but c'est la vie. One that I didn't get a chance to really reach for was Strawberry Macaroon, and despite the fact that I really was excited to wear this, I just found other ones that I just reached for more. So I'll probably reconnect with this one at another time. It's still a very fun fragrance. It smells like strawberry candy to me. It's really, really sweet, and really, really fruity. Honestly, just disregard the whole macaroon note. Nothing about this smells like pastries. There's no like vanillic quality to it that would remind me of something that would be pastry like. This is just quite heavily just a very fruity, maybe slightly musky, cheapy perfume. I honestly, the couple times that I did wear this twice, and the couple times that I did wear this, I just kind of sprayed it on like a quick body spray. That's usually how I treat a lot of my TJ Maxx or Marshall's cheapies. So yeah, unfortunately didn't really get to wear this one a lot, but I do enjoy the scent, and the once or twice, those twice times that I've worn it, I did enjoy it. Julieta by Toka was a gorgeous, gorgeous fragrance. I am like thoroughly impressed by this. And I say that like, oh, it just smells so good. It's like musky, but very, very floral, while also being a little fruity and maybe a little aquatic. Really, I'm not too sure what exact notes I'm picking up when I smell this fragrance. Overall combined, it really makes me think of a very luxurious, like body lotion or shampoo, or, you know, very creamy, sudsy, like body wash. It's such a clean, gorgeous, feminine and floral scent. You know, it's green, yet sweet, yet floral. Maybe some slight fruity nuances because there is a green apple note in the opening. Either way, I really enjoyed wearing this fragrance. My only, you know, sadness is that I have such a little bottle of it. And, you know, time and time again, I told you guys, like, I love Toka fragrances. I love a lot of Toka fragrances. And I'm so glad that this one did not disappoint. So far, very few have disappointed me for Toka fragrances. Next is my olfactory custom-made scent. I made this one for my birthday a few years back. This has notes of grapefruit, tonka bean, some floral, some musk. I've long forgotten a lot of the notes that I've picked when making this fragrance. But all I know is that it smells fresh, it smells clean. There's some like darkness with that tonka bean that gives it a little warmth to it in the dry down. So yeah, I enjoyed wearing this fragrance. This isn't going anywhere. Figue du Forêt by Le Monde Gourmand is another like old time favorite. I don't know like if you can see how much I've worn from this big ass bottle and how this bottle has been through it. I love wearing this fragrance. It's fruity, it's green. Oh my God. It smells so good. There's fig, there's some tea. I think there's almond in this, but I don't get any nuttiness at all. Really what I get is some fruitiness and some greenness. And despite the fact that this is such an affordable fragrance, this lasts quite a long time. And I mean, like, you could spray this up and down. It's a hair body mist. And you get pretty good longevity for wearing this. This is amazing during those high heat, real warm days during the summertime. I liked wearing this to bed, to go to work, to go run errands. I just enjoy wearing Figue du Forêt. It's one of my favorites from Le Monde Gourmand. Another favorite cheapie is Peony and Peppercorn by Banana Republic. And by the way, I saw that Banana Republic like released a couple more fragrances. Honestly, I cannot remember the names for the life of me, like at all. One of them is like a rose fragrance and it's in a pink, but like a matte pink bottle. That one really piqued my interest. So I'm going to be keeping my eye out. I'm probably going to put myself on like another like low buy, but I will be keeping my eye out for that one. Hopefully it hits the discounters soon. Or, you know, I'll even just stop by the mall and, you know, give it a sniff at any Banana Republic store I stumble upon. But, you know, back to Peony and Peppercorn. This is a fresh, fruity, musky perfume. There may be peppercorn. I think there is peppercorn in the opening, but I'm not necessarily getting so much of a spice in it, but it really does give it a crisp, clean smell. A lot of people say this is very similar to Versace's Bright Crystal or Bright Crystal Absolute. I do agree. It gives me the same, I'm not saying like this is a spot on dupe. It's the same idea of it where it's like a very aquatic, fresh peony rose mixture with some wood in the note. With some wood in the base notes. So if you like that whole scent profile, I think this would be a great one. And, you can find this at Burlington for like 20 bucks. Gorgeous bottle design. Absolutely like piss poor longevity. For $20, I don't mind that the longevity is like, I get like 5 hours, 5 to 6 hours max. And I certainly don't mind respraying. And to be honest, because I normally like to wear this type of fragrance during warm weather, I don't mind if it's light, light on the fragrances so that it's not so overwhelming or so headache inducing. But yeah, I enjoyed wearing this fragrance. I'm about halfway through. I don't know if you guys can see like the little dent there, but I'm about halfway through my bottle. And I should say, I really enjoyed layering Peony and Peppercorn with Amazing Grace, this Ballet Rose. I wore these two together. I think they complement each other quite nicely. Like I said, it's a very musky, fruity rose, aquatic rose scent profile. So they do work very well with each other. A fragrance that surprised me, like I wasn't expecting to like it as much as I did, was this perfume oil by Sand and Fog. Hold on if I can get to, there we go. This is violet and sandalwood. And you know what? At first I was not a fan of it, but it slowly like warmed up on me. Like now I can see why people do enjoy this scent profile. So this is supposed to be inspired by Byredo's Mojave Ghost. I wouldn't say that this is a dupe. I think I've smelt Mojave Ghost once. I have a very faint memory of it. Once at like a Neiman Marcus or something like that. It's been such a long time. And really what this is, this smells exactly what this perfume oil is describing. It's violet and sandalwood. Really, I get just exactly that. A hefty dose of violet and a hefty dose of sandalwood in the base. It's very musky. The sandalwood can almost borderline on sharp to my nose. Same thing with the violet. It's a lot of violet. But despite all that, there is a very nice airy sweetness to it that I end up really enjoying. It's very clean smelling without it having to rely too much on it being soapy, which I enjoyed. I'm quite a fan of clean, soapy fragrances, but I actually like that this doesn't necessarily smell like soap for it to come across as a very clean, airy, musky scent. Truly, sometimes if I was a little too heavy-handed with this perfume oil, because it's a very strong perfume oil. Oh my God. Like it comes out, you get blasted with the scent. And I guess just because it's in like an oil concentration. But if I were a little too heavy-handed with this, it does get to be a little bit much. And wearing this by itself on my skin, it made me think of baby products. I don't know what it is about certain violet notes, or I guess how it's done. It makes me think of baby products. It makes me think of like baby wipes, and not in the best way possible. I remember when I first wore it, and my husband in the other room like immediately smelled it. That's how strong it is, by the way. Like in the other room, he smelled it, and I was just like rubbing it on my wrist. And he's like, "Why do you smell like a baby?" So, I mean, if that's your vibe and one wants to smell like a fresh and clean baby, then I would, totally recommend. What I ended up doing, which made me really enjoy this fragrance, is layering it with Tiffany & Co.'s body lotion. Now, I had a little tester that my mom gave me of the Tiffany & Co.'s scent, which is a really nice bergamot, violet, black currant, and I think there might be patchouli in the base. The fragrance itself was all right, but I actually really enjoyed the lotion more. I think the scent profile comes off better in a cream form. I don't know, maybe it's just my warped brain. But mixing these two together, so I would put the lotion on first and then I would, layer with the perfume oil. They went together really, really nicely. I don't know if maybe it's because the violet notes kind of complemented each other. The musk in here mixed with the black currant and I don't know. But your girl was cooking it up in the kitchen with this. This was a really great combination. And I think wearing this with this made me appreciate this scent profile. And now I get why people really like Mojave Ghost and why, honestly, this one is actually one of their best sellers as well. Longtime favorite is Clean Classics Warm Cotton. And I've given it quite a few wear. Probably not as much as I had worn in the past because I had a lot of other heavy hitter fragrances this tray for this month. But I love Warm Cotton. This is excellent during those high heat, really hot days when you don't want to smell like anything but clean. Like you just took a cold shower and you don't want to smell like anything else but continuing that shower scent. And that's what Clean Classic Warm Cotton smells like. It smells like as if you did your laundry and you put like just a shit ton of laundry detergent in it. It smells like clean warm towels, like clean blankets. I enjoy this fragrance quite a lot. And this is a strong, strong, clean scent, which you wouldn't expect because usually a lot of fresh fragrances tend to not last long. But this lasts for quite a long time. On me, I'm able to get like 7. This could last me for the entire like work shift. I put it on in the morning. I do not need to reapply for the rest of the day. And honestly, going over spraying this will be too much. So that's why, my little dent is only a baby dent going on. But this is, a classic and it's going to be, this is a repurchase, honestly. I always love having this one. Another OG favorite is Peace, Love, and Juicy Couture. And this is a beautiful green, aquatic, floral fragrance. One of my commenters mentioned that this fragrance is discontinued, which breaks my heart because this is one of my favorite Juicy Couture flankers. Like out of all Juicy Couture fragrances and Viva La Juicy fragrances, I love Peace, Love, and Juicy Couture. So knowing that this was discontinued, your girl secured a backup bottle. So everything is right in the world. And I could spray with reckless abandon. Although, I'll still hold on to what I have. I'm pretty much like halfway through this 100 ml bottle because I just genuinely enjoy wearing this fragrance. I love this scent profile. It's watery, it's green, it's fresh, it's floral. There's a little bit of sweetness in it. Honestly, I think this is a great unisex scent. Men or women could wear this fragrance. And you don't need to go too heavy with this scent either. I feel like, even though I get like decent wear, I might get like 6 hours wear out of it, reapplying is not an issue. And honestly, you probably don't even need to reapply. It will sit close to the skin, but it can still last for, the full day. I love this fragrance so much. Sad that it's discontinued, but I know they'll probably make other scent profiles like this that I can enjoy. And while I do have my one backup, I'm not going to hoard backups like that. I'll enjoy the rest of this bottle and then the one that I have. Last but not least is Solar Floral. And I think like this dent speaks for itself. Y'all, when I put this on this tray, it was a full bottle. At the beginning of August, it was a full bottle. Now, look at us. Look at us. I have been drinking this. Been drinking this perfume. I'm obsessed with this scent profile. Now, like I've always said, I may not be like the biggest gourmand person, but I do like to dabble in them from time to time. And once I find like that gourmand style that I like, I cling onto that. And I love this profile. It originally started with my love for Brazilian Crush Cheirosa 62. But dare I say, I think I like Solar Floral more than Cheirosa 62. Now, I will say that these are not dupes. As I've been wearing them, some days I wear this, some days I wear this. Some days I've actually layered the two together. And while they do layer well together, I tend to prefer them separate, and I tend to prefer Solar Floral more. Sometimes, and that I am just speaking for myself, I find that the salted caramel note can be a bit much. And I don't like to wear this when it's hot. It just gets to be too much, and I don't feel, how should I say? Like, it makes me feel sticky, and I don't like that. If that makes sense. Like, how does a perfume make you feel sticky? Like, when I'm saying that out loud, it doesn't make sense, but in my head, it makes sense. So, and honestly, I just get exhausted by smelling such a heavy vanilla and heavy, like, caramel scent. So, I enjoy the Solar Floral perfume because it smells very similar to Cheirosa 62, but it's as if you took away some of that gourmand quality. Like, honestly, if you just took away that gourmand accord that Cheirosa 62 has, but you kept that, you know, warm, slightly vanillic, floral, coconutty quality. And the notes are on the back here. And it was honestly these notes that I fell in love with because it gives you a lot of that quality. It's slightly salty. It's coconutty. There's some tropical florals. There's some wood, and there's amber in it. And I think that amber gives it more of that vanillic quality without so much relying on vanilla. It's like, oh, and it's such an airy, sweet, warm, vanillic floral scent that I enjoyed wearing over the summer. This is not necessarily a summertime perfume. I think you could wear this year round. And to be honest, I don't like to wear this when it was really hot. I actually preferred wearing it on some of our cooler days that we had in August, or even at nighttime. And this isn't something that I would wear at work either. And that's just my preference. I mean, other people could definitely rock wearing something like this to work, but for my preference, I don't. Whenever I was going out, on the weekends, on my days off, I was reaching for this, and I was layering it with 62, the Bum Bum Cream. I was layering it with this coconut body butter. I was layering it with this coconut body mist. And my favorite one actually was layering it with this vanilla musk perfume oil. Like, your girl was spraying this down, spraying it down. So yeah, this was by far like my favorite. And honestly, this was my favorite, like, combination, like mix and match, pick and choose. This was my favorite scent for the month of October. Oh my God, guys, I'm already thinking in advance for August. So much so, like, I might pick up another bottle. Maybe I'll wait until I get down to halfway. Especially because this was so cheap. Like, I bought this for $12 at Marshall's, and for a $12 scent, I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it at all. So that pretty much wraps up my tray for August. A lot of these were some layering scents. You know, I enjoyed wearing the vanilla musk on cooler days just to layer with other fragrances. I really enjoyed this one, actually, by the way. Maybe I'll give its own review. But I can't wait to share with you guys what I have in store for September. I'm thinking for September, because we have such crazy weather here where I'm at, maybe thinking into more like those transition fragrance. I know that's like a hot topic right now. But can't wait to share with you guys what I have in store for the next month. Let me know what you guys think. Talk to me in the comments below. I love to hear what you guys have to say. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Subscribe if you want to. And I'll see you in my next one. Bye.